Hello, how you doing? You know, one of the great things that I like to do is cook. And what I like to do, like to come home, I kind of prepare in my mind what I'm going to be cooking on the day, and just driving home, you kind of think about how you're going to get the food ready for the night. And I'm usually the one that cooks the dinner, so I'm the one that makes it happen. So, the great thing about cooking is just using some good products, and shopping at Aldi's is one of my favorite places that I like to be at. So that's what I usually get all my food from. And when you cook, you just want to have that energy. You want to feel good about it, because if you feel good about cooking and everything like that, people are going to feel good about eating it, okay? So what we're going to do today is that I am going to set up for a vegetable spaghetti today. I don't know if you know anything about vegetable spaghetti, and that's what it is. It's spaghetti sauce with all vegetables. So we're going to start this up, and let me get some of my vegetables out of here. I got some celery that we're going to put in this. Nothing wrong with the celery. And we got some something I found also at Aldi. They got some new product. Look at this, asparagus. Can you believe that? Nice price on those. We're going to put that back in there. And we got also some squash, zucchini. We're going to use some of that. And we got some green peppers we're going to be utilizing. And we have some red peppers that we're going to be using too as well. So all of this is going to make a great little vegetable spaghetti. So let's get started with making this happen. So what we're going to do is always, when you come in from the outside, you want to wash your hands, make sure everything's good and feeling good, okay? So let's get our stuff all washed up and get ready to start cooking with Donald T. So let's get that going. So we got our little, we're gonna start, we got the stove lit up there. Get things going there. We put this in the garbage. Get this rolling, pull out a couple of vegetables, and make this happen. Rinse those off. We got the zucchini. And usually the family is ready to eat by the time you get in, so you know that you need to just keep it moving. And things are pretty decent, so what happens is that you get everything all set and laid out what you're going to be doing, so that's a good thing. I am not one of those guys or cooks that's got the beautiful kitchen that got everything laid out. Hey, look, I'm one of the regular guys, okay? And I'm just like you, one of the regular people. And we don't have all that other good stuff. But if you do have all that good stuff, that's okay too. That's fine. But what we're going to do, we're going to cook a nice, sensible meal and make it happen. I like putting sometime olive oil as a little base. Put that in the skillet and lay that out so we can make that nice and creamy. And what we're going to do also, we're going to start up our water for our spaghetti sauce. Or for our spaghetti. We're going to create the sauce right here with our vegetables. So we get a little water going for that. We're going to be using like I said, we're going to be using all these products. I'm telling you, if you want a good deal, you need to go to Aldi's, okay? They got a good price and good quality, good taste too. So we're going to do that. We got that all set up. Get the water going for that. Clean that little pan out. Rinse that out again. Put that back eye on, and we're going to make it happen. So we got that going real nice. Get that, now just turn that down a little bit. You don't have to, this meal is probably going to take me probably no more than a half an hour to create and make. So it's going to be all good. I don't have all the fancy knives, I'm sorry. You got to use what you can use, okay? And I'm sure your kitchen's not probably stocked that way, but like I said, if it is, use what you got. So we're going to make a nice little dinner for the family. And like I said, I'm the one that does all the cooking around here most of the time. The wife cooks sometimes. I'm not going to throw her under the bus like that. So we get celery. We're going to make this a nice, colorful spaghetti. Yeah, and if you like vegetables, you're going to love this spaghetti sauce. So that's going to be real good. If I use celery, I usually like to cut the tip of that off and just put that off to the side. We just throw that out. So, hey, you don't have to use all of that. Put that in the trash can. I'm one of the ones that like to clean up as I go, okay? So I don't just throw stuff everywhere. You know, you rinse that celery off, put it all out. And what you want to do is, because your celery usually takes a little bit longer to cook than everything else, so you want to make sure you get that in first. And all you're doing is you just chopping that little celery up, you know, get your little, you know, you ain't gonna hurt enough, nice little thin chops. Make that happen. Cut that down nice and sweet. Get your nice little sweet knife, put that up, then bam, there you go. Start that up real nice. Depending on which vegetable you like the most. You can put the most of that. Celery makes your stuff smell and taste really good. The celery and onions, ooh, you got you something going there. So let's put that in. We're gonna heat up this refrigerator and get us some onions. That's always nice to have in there. And something new that I've seen in Aldi's too. Check this out. Little sweet peppers. Can you believe that? Look at these little baby peppers. These are so cute, aren't they? Check that out. We're going to add a few of those in there too as well. And you can see that that's going to make a nice little, give it a nice little taste on top of our other big colorful peppers. Get your little onion, put that in there. Let that ride. And you just keep moving on the same table here, because everything's going to go in the same pot. Hey, that's the way we roll over here, okay? We make it happen. I utilize, clean that out, cut that onion up, make it happen. I like a little chopper there, turn that onion around, boom, 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 boom. Hold on to it, don't let it get you. Hold on to it, you got it? Boom. Take that little skin off of there, we're gonna put that in there. Then you make that happen, boom, 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 boom. Man, I'm gonna show you how to get this done in no time. No time flat. All those done onions into place. You can turn that up a little bit now. Make that happen. Put all that in there. That's ready to roll. Now, this is where the pretty come in. The pretty comes in here. The pretty. That's the oranges and the orange colors. And all I like to do is cut that top off of that. Drop that off in the garbage. And as you notice, I'm cleaning up as I go. Did I tell you about the cleaning up as you go? Don't be a pig, okay? Don't do that. People watching. So put the top of that off in there. Drop that in there, because all that's going in the garbage. All of that's going in the garbage. We're going to be all good. And we're going to put that whole vegetable in there. We're going to cut the top off of that one. Hey, check it out. Put that in there. We're not going to use that. All of these products you can get right from Aldi. In a bag, nice little press. Clean that off. Boom, 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 boom. Wham! Let that go. And now we're going to put a little red color. Don't forget to take the tag off now. You don't want to put the tag in there. You don't want to put the tag up in the spaghetti. Pull that out. Boom. You're all set. Put that in the trash. Throw that out. Boom. We're cleaning as we go. You did hear me say that, right? The cook cleans as he goes. I can't leave all this for everybody else to come back and get that up for you. So what we're going to do, cut that in half, then let it ride. I like to have little strips of my peppers, because I love peppers. Gives a good taste in there. Look at that. Then I'll do a little cut on the side. Boom. Then we do that one. We cut that one too down the line. Boom, boom, boom. Little flour cut there. Do the same way on the red pepper. Look at that. Boom, boom, boom. Look at that. It's all coming together, isn't it? Look at that. Wow. Then I cut those down a little bit, because the red peppers seem to take control with the flavor. Cut that open. Boom, let that go. Cut them up a little bit. Check that out. What's with the fire here going? Let's put that up a little bit. Let's make that happen. Yeah. I like the wooden sticks. The wooden sticks kind of help you get yourself together over here. I think that might be my fan that's doing all that. Taking my heat away there. Let's see. There we go. He stopped it right there. You gotta watch what you're doing. You gotta watch what you're doing. making sure that all is well and all comes together. So now we're gonna pop in the orange one. Woohoo! Look at that. Check that out. Check it out. Look at that, man. All those colors, all vegetables, all vegetables, all stuff that's good for you. Cut that baby up and make it happen. Make it good. Sometimes if you have to, you know what you can do, because sometimes the kids don't like too much of the, they don't like too much of the vegetables. Seeing that, you can really put it all in the blender and make it happen. You know what I'm saying? It'll all work for you. Yeah, I know I got all these on now. I told you I'm gonna put a few of these in there. These are just beautiful. Look at that. Same thing, they're just baby peppers. I can get a couple of colors that I didn't have in there. Get that. Now it's time for the green pepper. Keep it moving, keep it moving. We're not gonna put all that in. We're just gonna do one. We're just gonna do one. Just gonna do one. Don't forget to get that name tag off of there. Clean that off. Hit that top. And I did tell you can get all this at Aldi's, right? I did tell you that, right? They make it happen, baby. And you can make it happen. And you can cook this up. And I was telling you, you know, you're thinking on your way home, what can I cook tonight? What can I get for the family? What can I make that's good, quick? Because you don't want to be up all night cooking either. You know, you want to make things happen, make you get on about the kitchen so you can relax and enjoy yourself too. But like I said, you have to have that feel for cooking. Look at all those beautiful cooking. Man, look at that. Would you look at me? Ooh, look at that. Look at that. I told you I wanted to put a couple of these in there. All you do is just chop them, the top of those off, chop those off. These are the sweet peppers from Aldi's. The little mini peppers, mini. Chop them babies up. They give you a little nice little sweet feel about things. Put that little top in the garbage. Hey, look at the little garbage bag. I'm trying to show you how to clean up behind yourself. You don't have to do this at the end. You can sit down and eat with everybody else. And then when you get ready to go, everybody get ready to get up from the table, you go. And you're making them cook. You're making them clean up behind themselves. That's good. Look at that. That should be going really nice. That is going really nice. You can turn that on up and get that rolling. I told you want to get that celery going real good. Make that happen. Now you know your the next thing item you want to put in there is your zucchini. Now there's two ways you can do your zucchini. You can either leave it with the cover on, and that's fine, and you can do that. I like to cut it in half, and then I'll cut it in half one more time. Then you chop them up. Look at that. Look at that. Look. Are you kidding me? Look at that. Go. Look at that. Go. Oh, boom. You're all set. And that's just going to set that off with nice color. And ooh, my goodness great. And that's a nice one too right there. And then you get one more zucchini. And this is just in case you don't like the skin on yours. Look, just take it right off nice and easy. Nice and easy. Take that on off of there. And that's when you want to use that zucchini if you want to. Use that for some salads. Or just put it in there without the skin on it. But you know, as they say, all the nutrients are in the skin. Cut that in half and boom. Let it ride, let it ride. Let it ride. Bam, 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 bam. Look at that. Watch them fingers, watch them fingers. Wash those fingers. No skin. You can do that the next time. No skin. No skin. Let that baby go. Now you're not finished, you're almost done. What you want to do, keep you a couple paper towels around. And you know you can get some paper towels at all this too, right? You did, don't you? Get you some paper towels, get that rolling. I love using them in the kitchen because you can do a lot of little things with paper towel.
Wait a minute.
They soak up, clean up behind yourself with a little paper towel, clean things off, put that in the garbage. And what we do, we clean that little plate off right there. Like I said, you clean up behind yourself. And keep your nice little dish towel in there too. Clean up behind yourself. I told you to clean up behind yourself. Nobody likes a dirty cook. You know what I'm saying? Nobody likes a dirty cook. So, set that back up. That's going nice and good. What we're going to do, we need, and this is what I like to do, I like to put a little margarine in it. Ooh. Get that from Aldi's too, okay? $2, less than $2. 40% vegetable oil, okay? And that works for you. This helps smooth that blend out. Gives it a nice taste. And you can use this kind of margarine. You know, it's got a little bit different taste than, well, not taste from butter. I mean, can you tell the taste from butter and margarine? Are you that good? Then hey, good for you, okay? But that margarine gives it a nice taste. Then we start seasoning up a little thing. Look at that, little onion powder. I know you put onion in there already. I sure did. Nothing like a little onion powder. Let's try a little of this. You're not gonna, just for a little taste of Italiano. Because we make the spaghetti, right? Then we got a little garlic powder there. Put that in there. All powders. Powders are good. You'll notice I probably will use too much salt. Not a salt guy. Then we do a little Italian season. And we'll put that in there and give us just a little, and you know all these seasonings that I'm using, you can get those from Aldi's, right? You do know this, right? 99 cents. 99 cents, are you kidding me? I'm staying at Aldi's, you know what I'm saying? Stir that up a little bit, see that rolling? Now, one of the things why I held back on the asparagus, on the other vegetables, because the asparagus takes just a few minutes to cook. Just like spinach. Spinach only takes a few minutes to cook. Just a few minutes. Just a few minutes to cook. Put that up. Put that back. Let that go like that. Put some of the other stuff up. We put these in already, right? Any leftover stuff. Don't just leave it hanging around. Don't leave it hanging around, okay? You get your stuff and you put it back up. Put that back in the refrigerator for your next meal, and always be thinking about your next meal. Think about your next meal. Think about your next meal. What you're going to be doing for your next meal. What you're going to be doing for your next meal. So we'll throw those the asparagus up in there. Look at that. Look at that. Now you want to clean those off nice and good. Run the water in there really good. Want to run the water in there really good. And sometimes what you can do is that you get your nice little pan, there we go. Let me get my sauce from over there. You get your nice little pan. We got our water going hot over there for our spaghetti. We can put that in. And I told you that I don't use a lot of salt, and I don't. The only thing that I use salt in, check this out, is my spaghetti. Break that off, put that up in there, spread it out. Now the reason why I use the salt in the spaghetti is that if I can find my salt to use in the spaghetti, I'll show you why I use it. And there it is. And the reason why I use the salt in the spaghetti is because it keeps it from sticking together. You ever seen the spaghetti that's stuck together, you can't get it apart? That's what, yeah, no, you don't want to do that. That's the reason why I use the spaghetti, the salt for that. So, what we're gonna do, make sure we got that rinsed really good. Get those rinsed really good. So what we're going to use from this part of the asparagus is the top portions. Okay. So all we do is cut that off, rinse that out, and we're cleaning as we go. We're putting that in the trash there. This side will be our trash side, and this side will be our rinsing everything off side. How about that? Sounds good, sounds good. So I told you we're going to be done with this in less than a half an hour. I want to make sure all things are looking good. Cut that up. These asparagus are a little thin, so we can go a little bit further down with it. So we can pop those up and look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Asparagus. All this stuff is good for you. Vegetables is just good. And if you're any kind of vegetable lover, you are just going to love this. You are going to love this. Nice seasonings. Nice vegetables going there. Now let's get some, what we are going to do, put some canned tomatoes in there. I'm still trying to learn how to use my can opener, and it's not new. I usually call it, you know what I'm gonna do? That's why I got the Old Faithful, you know what I'm saying? Got the Old Faithful, pull her out, she never lets me down. Click and twist, baby, click and twist. Look at that, boom, bam. And all you gotta do is, hey, healthy first. Push that back down. You don't wanna hurt yourself. And you don't want the kids getting a hold of that one. Isn't that pretty? Look at that, man. Nice. Look at that. Get the spaghetti going here. That up. Get that boiling nice and sweet. That's good. We get rolling with that. These, just throw them out. I don't usually use the bottoms. That's me. Some people chop them all the way down to the end. I don't usually do that. And that's okay. Everybody's got their preference, you know what I'm saying? So that's all good. So we clean it as we go, right? We clean it as we go. So now we got to make the sauce. The sauce is already made. You're just putting it in there from what Aldi gave you already. It's the Aldi spaghetti sauce, baby. You just put it right on in there. Woo, that's me. Dropping stuff. All of my Aldi products are falling off the shelf here. Now, this is the Campbell soup. Chicken chef. Sorry, not Campbell soup. Chef cardboard tomato soup. Now, check this out. This is a nice soup. And I put this in with my sauce. Now, you're going to notice, and I only put just a little bit of water in here. What you're going to notice is that the chicken soup causes the sauce to stick to your pasta. Oh yeah, see that? There you go. There's a little color. Hey, just take it and use it, okay? You'll notice that your pasta, that soup causes that to stick to your pasta. Hey, I've tried it a long time. I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, but just try it. Then you'll be able to tell me, I know what you mean. So that's going real good. And then the tomato paste. Also makes you a nice thick sauce that's nice and creamy. Now check this out. You ever wonder how to get all the tomato paste out of a can? You are here today and I'm going to show you how to do it. You see this? See that top right there? You see that top right there? Do you see this top right here? You leave that on. It allows you to cut it just like it. Now, turn it over. Boom. Cook this side. Use that one. Cut that off. Now, check this out. You pop that open, clean your top off. Check it out, baby. Bam! You got that from me, okay? You got that live right here from, that was a little something I threw that in for you so you know how to handle that. And you got all of that out of there, baby. You got all of that out of there. You ain't in there cutting, how you get this out? You leaving half the tomato sauce in there? No, we're not doing that today. You're going to be working this really good. Let me get my Regino. Pop that off in there. You're set and ready to go. Put a little water in there, baby. Get that all set. Woo! Then put the top on it good. Then put the top on it good. That's me. You gotta sling some around. You know, you gotta sling some around. They want to know that you're in there cooking good. You cooking good. You making it happen. Now you all set. You are all set. Should have a nice, look at that, nice and thick and rich and full of saucy. Ooh, baby. This is your vegetable. Now, I'm telling you, I'm cooking with, I ain't got all my little fancy pots. That's going to be on my next show. The fancy pot show, okay? Yeah, that'll be on the fancy pot show. But right now, we're just making this happen. And I tell you what, let's do this. And it's okay. You the chef. You can taste the sauce and make it happen. See what happens. Let's see what this tastes about. Let's see here. Oh, I feel like one of those guys on TV. Oh, taste it. Check it out. Now, I taste the sauce. You may not believe this. And don't give all of my secrets away. I'll turn it down a little bit because that's working well. I'm going to put a little bit more water in that. But check this out. I have one nice little secret ingredient I got in the cabinet right here. It's called sugar. Now, it's not, you don't put enough in there to make it sweet. You put enough to knock the tart out. Just enough to knock the tart out. It's not a lot. Just enough to knock the tart out. And not only does it knock the tart out, it gives it a whole different flavor. And you have to know those little things that put in there. Like if you cook the soup, and we're going to do that one day. We're going to do a soup. And what's going to happen is that when you put okra in a soup, it gives it a whole totally different flavor. So we got that. We're going to let that ride a little bit. Now, this is what we're going to do. We're going to let that simmer just a little bit. Now, one of the main ingredients is your noodles. They're getting ready over here. We got those rolling. We got them on high. Look at that. Are those sticking or what? Are those sticking? No, they're not. But even though we put the salt in there, now you know we're going to be rinsing that off to the max, dude. We got to rinse that off to the max. We don't want you swelling up. So we're going to cut that down a little bit. And like I said, we're going to be cleaning up behind ourselves. So while you're doing all of that, while that's getting all set, you know, everybody's still doing their thing, got their life going on. You know, I done came through the door, the little wife is up, getting her makeup off her face or whatever she doing, living life, or she just getting in, Daniel's playing his game. You know, hey, everybody's doing their thing, but they're smelling stuff. What are you doing? What do you got down there? You want to clean up around yourself and make sure that everything is nice and clean. No one wants a messy cut. You want to make sure everything's nice and clean, swept off and ready to roll. So we're letting that simmer a little bit. Now while that's doing that, my last little ingredient for my vegetable soup is not vegetable soup, spaghetti. Drop some over there. Oh, it's gonna be right with you. Here we go. Sorry about that. Hello, here I am. My last little ingredient, and you can get this at Aldi's, little salad bar, all natural spinach. And one of the things that I want to show you is that this is that baby spinach, and it's nice and creamy and smooth, and it cooks very well. All spinach cooks fast anyway. So what we're going to do, you don't want to have that little leafy, sticky kind of look and it's slimy look, you know, how some spinach, that's why you want the leafy spinach. And then what we'll do is that the bag says it's excellent source of vitamins A, K, and magnesium, good source of phosphate and no preservatives. So it's really ready to roll. So with anything, you just want to rinse it off anyway. You know what I'm saying? Rinse it off, rinse it off. Put it up there. This stuff doesn't require the whole bag. You're not going to do that because spinach is like, once you cook it, it just falls. You cannot even tell it anymore. It cooks very fast. And what I like to do, since this is a spinach, you know, hey, fold that up. You remember that rubber band you got from the asparagus? Hello, there it is. Bam. Put that right on back on top of that. And you're ready to roll. That'll save you up a couple more days. That's what we're doing. Now I told you I put that sugar in there just a little bit to kind of do that little, give you that, break that tart taste up. Let me see that to do it. Let me just check it out. Look at that thick sauce. Look at that. That is gonna grip that pasta like a. Whoa. Look at that. Look at that. Let me tell you. It did it just like I told you. It did it. It did it just like I told you. You better listen to me. Now what's going to happen is because it's a very nice and thick sauce and it's very rich. And so you see me doing this with the spinach, right? I'm just chopping it up a little bit. So it'll flow through your sauce, your vegetables. It'll flow right through them. So I've been cooking for what, I don't know, 15, 30 minutes. I told you this was going to take 30 minutes. Hey, this is my first show, so give me a chance. So we put that over in there. Look at that, look at that. Look at that. So look, we're just going to review. What did we put in? We started off with celery. We came down with some green peppers, red peppers, yellow peppers, did not cucumbers, we did squash, we did zucchini, we did onions. Now we just topped it off with, and then we put the asparagus in there, then we topped it off with some I just chopped the spinach. So it'll give it that nice little, it'll flow through the whole, it'll just flow through that sauce and give you what you need. And yes, I did taste everything, but I rinsed the spoon off. Hey, it's okay, it's okay. And then, you know, you can taste stuff. You at home, you ain't, but you know, I'm on TV, I can't be telling everything, you know, hey, you know, you gotta make this happen, you know. You gotta stay sanitary. So now, look at that, look at that. Now that is going to just go deep inside that. Now what's going to happen, even though this sauce is very deep and thick, the spaghetti is going to loosen it up just a little bit, and because of that thickness, it's going to suck that sauce right up and give you what you need. Isn't that nice? I'm the sweating cook. That's what I call myself then. Maybe I should call myself, hey, it's a sweating cook hour. So all that should be really good. What do you think? Yeah, the family should be nice and ready to roll. Yeah. So you take one of those spaghetti strings and give it a nice good test and say, is it ready? Couple more minutes. Couple more minutes. And you'll find out that when you put this in, and it does, and you put it under the water, that water, it seems like it stops it from cooking or something. I don't know what that cold water does. You always want to rinse it in cold water and give it that. And you want to turn your sauce down. Look at that. Isn't that nice? I don't know why I'm whispering, but isn't that nice? That's a nice sauce going there, baby. You want to make that happen. And you can serve this either two ways. We're going to do it two ways too. I'm going to show you. What we're going to do is we're going to put it, we're going to allow two ways to show you how to do this. Because some people like their sauce by themselves, and some people like their sauce, you know, with the spaghetti. We'll show you how to do it both ways. So you can let us know what do you think about it and how you like yours. Okay? So like I said, we're going to be cleaning as we go, and you did see me cleaning. Okay, we got that. So bag, put that in the refrigerator there. I'll put that in a bag later, usually I do. That's our bag of garbage. And we're just cleaning as we go, my friend. And it's that much nicer. You don't have to clean up all that stuff after you leave it. It's all done. Turn it on a little bit. Pick it up behind yourself. All my Aldi's products here. Look at that. Look at that. Next time I'm going to show you how to do a dessert. And usually what I do, I usually have enough time to do a dessert. But since this is our first time out, I'm not going to show you how to multitask. Oh! I'm just going to show you how to task today. It's all about the task today. Making it happen. So you learned a couple of things. You tell your friends, hey, do the little trick with the with the tomato paste can. You make that happen. But like I said, you want to come home and you want to be feeling good about cooking. Because if you spread that love of cooking around, and everybody will feel the love of cooking. You know, pray over your cooking. Pray, talk to it. Say, ooh, this is going to be good, baby. Yeah, it's always good to have that. Rinse that spaghetti off nice and good. Want to make sure that's nice and rinsed off. Put that in there. Because what we're going to do, we're going to take all that salt back out of there. The salt was just in there to keep it from sticking together. We talked about that a little earlier. Okay, so that is, look at that talking, that is some thicky, saucy, baby. Put that cold water in there. Make that happen. I got spaghetti coming out of there. Those because my stuff got in. And then maybe had you some chips laying around or something you want to eat something, you know. That's all good. You know thing. Make life easier on you. Get you a little soda. While you're cooking. These are good. The fruit dazzles from Aldi's. Oh, hey dude. This is just a carbonated water. Man, it'll just bring up something in you, you know. Very nice. Sometimes you may not have your little strainer to strain your spaghetti out, but that's okay. What you want to do is rinse it. And that's what we're doing. You rinse it in the cold water, rinse it out, dude. You want to get that salt out of there. You want to get that salt out of there. You want to get that salt out of there. You want to get that salt out of there. Whatever kind of salt you use, regular salt, iodine salt, sea salt, square salt, salt and pepper, whatever you want to do. So you notice, like I said, I didn't put a lot of salt in the, I use a lot of seasonings that give it like a bling, a bang, bang, bang. So you wring that out. And what we're going to do, like I said, there's sometimes, depending on who it is, some people just like to have their spaghetti in there by itself. And what they like to do is they like to have their stuff I'm going to give me some nice and beautiful stuff. Look at that. Sometimes they just like to put it over on the top of it. And let that, look at that. Look at that. Are you kidding me? You're going to tell me you ain't ready for some of that? You ain't ready for some of that? And that spinach, look, it's already cooked. And then, some people just like to have the spaghetti all up in it. That's me. Okay. That's just me. Just put the spaghetti right on in the sauce. Just put it all up in the sauce and make it happen. So that's me. Look at that, huh? Nice. See how that sauce just sucks, the spaghetti just sucks in that sauce? Look at that, man. Are you kidding me? Yeah, I said, are you kidding me quite often, don't I? Look at that. Look at that. That is how you make a nice spaghetti and vegetable entree. Tell me what you think. Look at my website at DT Enterprise. Okay? Check that out. Should have some more recipes out there. I'll be coming and making it happen to you all the time. Now, what I like to do is that I'm good with presentation. Not only do I like to see it look good, taste good, I like to see it look good too. So what I do, it is just me, okay? I like to clean up around my food. So whoever comes in, they make the first mess. Isn't that nice? Look at that. Bam! And you know you can put you some Parmesan cheese on there if you want, or any type of cheese, if you're a cheese lover. My family's not cheese lovers. They don't like the cheese. I'm the cheese guy. So we're all set. Now look, we're ready to sit down and eat, and the only thing I gotta clean up is this pan right here and whatever we're gonna eat out. That's it. So that took me probably about a good half an hour, 40 minutes, just to show you what I have here. So hey, this is it, the vegetable spaghetti. I'll see you the next time, okay? Don't forget, check me out at dtenterprise.com and we can see all of these recipes that I got out there. Take care. I'll see you next time. Bye. Let me go get the family so cause they're ready to eat. Okay, bye.